I'm at the Tuttle Club in London every Friday, pretty much every Friday. I'm speaking to Iain Dodsworth of TweetDeck. Now today, you've been introducing yourself, your first ever Tuttle.
Yes.
And saying you're from TweetDeck, and I've noticed the reactions.
It's been quite good.
It's been
a bit surprising, to be totally honest
with you. I was going to say, are you surprised that your reputation precedes you so well?
I am shocked. I expected to come here and sit in the corner and not talk to anyone. And
how would you explain TweetDeck to anybody that hasn't used it or doesn't know anything about it?
I would say it's obviously just an app, but what it does, which I think is probably a bit different, is it takes that single stream of Twitter information, which, if you're a new Twitter user, is perfectly fine. You start following 30 or 40 people, and then that is just going to explode, and you may have trouble following everybody in that list. It's just a stream, you'll lose stuff. So I've just produced an app which takes that stream and separates it out into lots of mini streams, if you like, enables you to group things, enables you to do searching. It's a nice, big, obtrusive application, not designed to sit on your desktop and be out of the way. It's a full-on, get drawn into it kind of app. It's doing rather well.
Last year, one of the buzzwords was, for us to survive this explosion of social media, we're really going to need some kind of filtering system.
Absolutely.
That's what you've done.
Well, that's it. I mean, and possibly, now is only the beginning. I think filtering or monitoring, that's where things I think are going to get very interesting. At the moment, just TweetDeck. I'm going to do TweetDeck. I'm going to do Twitter within TweetDeck, but I'm going to do it properly. I'm trying to do it properly. I want to get it absolutely perfect, and then move on to other things, bring other services in. TweetDeck, as it stands now, is the foundation of something. So everybody that has TweetDeck, all they're going to get is maybe a slightly better version of TweetDeck. They're not going to have anything taken away from them when it comes for the time that you're going to have to put food on the table. Absolutely. I think TweetDeck, as it is right now, is always going to be free. It's always going to be doing Twitter, and it's going to be a great app. It's only going to get better and better. Tell me about TweetDeck Pro. So TweetDeck Pro, we have a version. Thanks for bringing that up. So there's a new version of TweetDeck, and we're going to bring in a lot of the other social elements, but we're going to do it properly. It's not just going to be one column for friend feed, for example. Friend feed demands more than a column. See what we've already done with Twitter. We've not just brought it in and put it in a column. We've brought it in and we've split it out into, say, 10 columns. Imagine doing that with every single social media service, and then you've got value. You're disseminating that information. At the moment, everything is single column. All the other apps, which is absolutely fine. If you want something unobtrusive, you don't want TweetDeck, and you'll never like it, and that's absolutely fine. It's not something for everyone. It is definitely going to appeal to the pro user, the power Twitter user. But I think that kind of functionality is only going to get broader and broader. But we've got to do it right, and then there's no rush. This is not. I'm not actually fighting all the other apps. Yeah. This is not some sort of ground war of app against app. I'm doing it my way, and I'm just going to do it my way at my speed, and I'm going to do it the way I think it should be done. I'm not actually trying to compete. I'm trying to do something very different. Fantastic, and it is. Now I found it. I must admit, it's probably the first thing that I click on when I get to my computer, and I want to catch up very quickly with what's been happening, because I have different groups for different people. The people I work with on Twitter, the people I like to have a laugh with on Twitter, people that I occasionally grab random groups of people that I don't talk to very much, so I can keep up with what's going on. I love the filtration in that way. Not only that, as with places like 12 Seconds and Threads, if I've got an idea and I think, wow, Iain, how about doing this? About half an hour later, it's done. Great feedback. I'd like to say thank you for listening to suggestions. Spell check. Spell check. That was me. I can't spell. I needed it. He did it almost straight away. I'd love to have, if you're going to do multi-columns, I'd love to have some kind of spaces feel so that I could switch between columns with the click of a button. So that, because at the moment, scrolling the little bar across to get the columns, it's not good, is it?
Let's have maybe similar to a spaces setup where you click of a button and you can scroll really prettily through your columns. Really that pretty. Would make it much more useful. As long as it's pretty. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's something that what you've got now is a massive work in progress. It has to be. I just put it out there 6 months ago, almost to the day.
So it's only 6 months old, which I don't think is very long.
No, not
It's
at
only
all.
me working on it.
Yeah.
So it's growing, it's changing, but you know, it's always going to be free. What you've got now, it's going to be free. There'll be new services in it. You know, I think that's a great proposition.
I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you're not using TweetDeck, give it a go. Give it a bit of time as well. Don't just look at it and go, oh, this is a bit complicated. Look at how you can customise your columns. Look at how you can make it work for you, because I guarantee you will find some feature in there, even if it's just a great way of making sure you're monitoring 12 seconds constantly. Give it a bit of time. You'll find it really worthwhile.
That's a great point. Everybody uses it differently. There's no prescribed way of using it. I think there's enough functionality where you might use it, somebody else might use it without any of the group functionality. Whereas other people swear by groups, and other people love searching. That's what they're about. So I think you're absolutely right. It's sometimes not very instant, and it could be instantly scary.
Yeah.
It's big, but just understand that's the point of it. Is it's not, you know, it's not some little tucked away tool. There are some great versions of that already out there.
I'm looking forward to TweetDeck on the iPhone as well.
Absolutely.
Watch this space.
Iain, thanks very much. Well done on TweetDeck. Good luck with TweetDeck Pro, and I don't know how you're going to spend all that money.
Oh, you'll help me.
Alrighty.